the stage now we have a gentleman I have not known very long, but the closer I look at him, the more I realize he has the most lustrous eyelashes. I think he's using that Latisse, right? I swear I caught him in the bathroom. He even had a thing in his head. I was like, "Psst, what are you doing?" Stu Baker, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Don. All right, I got time for one more joke, then I gotta get out of here. Give it up for Leslie. Yes. Otherwise known to the comics as Steve's beard. So, new material night. Great, great. So, I had two things that happened to me last year. I want to talk about those. One is I turned 55 years old. Yeah, thank you very much. And the other is my daughter, my oldest daughter, had twin baby girls. So yeah, so I'm a grandfather. Wait till you hear my routine. It's cool though, 2 baby girls, and see, I have muscular dystrophy, and I'm real excited to see them grow up, and so they can teach me how to walk. Like, no, Grandpa, it's like this. Of course, I will teach them how to change their own diapers, so I can do that. All right. But if they're anything like my kids, they're always going to want to go outside and play. And it's like, "Hey, Grandpa, let's go outside and play catch." And I'll be like, "All right, just don't drop me this time." But they were born early. They were born like 7 weeks early, so they had to go in the neonatal intensive care unit. And there's really high security on that. Only the parents can get in, and the grandparents. So we got to get through security and see our grandchildren. It's really cool too, because we stole 5 babies on our way out. They're really little. You can put them in your pockets. You know, they just walk right up. No, I didn't put them in my pocket. We put them in a cardboard box. We went and sold them out in front of Safeway. You know, we thought it was important taste to sell the black babies, so we gave them away to a broken home. And that was the first racist joke of my new material. Thank you very much. 2010. Thank you for the round of applause for my racist material. Thank you. But my daughter said, "What do you want him to call you?" And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "Well, you can choose what you want him to call you. You can be Grandpa, you can be Papa, you can be Granddad, or you can be Grandpappy, you know, whatever you want to do." And I said, "Well, that's cool. I think I want him to call me Skeletor. Look out, here comes Skeletor." That's just this week. Next week I want him to call me Lady Gaga, because of my fashion sense, you know. And maybe every other Tuesday, just to fuck with him, I'll have him call me the Louisiana Purchase. What? Fuck. They'll be like, "What does he want us to call us this week? Is he Barnaby Jones, or is he the square root of 97? I forget. Give me the fucking calculator." It's 9.85 in case you're wondering, rounded off to 2 digits. All right, 9.8488758 for you Asian people. Pencils down. And that was the second racist joke of my material this year. Thank you very much. Which is really more of a stereotype than a racist joke, anyway. So where was I? My daughter. My daughter's really nervous about being a parent and being a mother, and I was her parent, so I gave her some advice. I said, "Well, first thing I can tell you about babies, from personal experience, is that when you drop them, they do cry." And they don't stop until you shake them really hard, you know? Don't laugh. The parents did it to me, and I turned out all right. You know. I think. But let's see. What else? Oh, and I got to hear all the time when she was pregnant, all about her body parts. She kept talking about her cervix and her vagina, and I'm like, "Stop talking about your baby making sex parts, you know." How would you like it if I said, "Oh, Dad's got to go to the bathroom, I'm going to go urinate through my penis," you know? And, you know, while we're on the subject, why do guys have names for their penis? I mean, seriously. I mean, why should I have to name my penis? It should have to name me. Why do I have to do all the work? Right? And my father used to tell me, you know, don't name it, you'll get attached to it, you know. Then you're not going to want to kill it and eat it. Oh, I don't think he was talking about my penis. Anyway, if I did, I would call my dick Nixon. All right? Not because it's crooked, but because it has good relations with Chinese. Me love you long time. Well, okay, but it's not going to take very long. Where the fuck was I? I was talking about my daughter. Let's review. Let's see. 55, grandfather. You know, if you're 55 and you're not a grandfather, you can pretend you're not old. Or if you're 50 and you're a grandfather, you can pretend. But 55 and a grandfather, I'm a senior fucking citizen. I could eat off the senior menu at Denny's. I got an AA. How did this fucking happen? I said to my daughter, you had grandchildren. How did this happen? She goes, well, Dad, when a man and woman love each other very much. Who knew? I don't know. 50, there's this line you cross at 55. When I was 50, I'd say stupid stuff and people would call me out on it. That's bullshit, you know? They'd argue with me. But when you're 55, people they just give each other the look. You know? It's fucking old, you know? And you try to be all like, you know, give them advice and stuff like, hey, you know, I just discovered that you don't need to dial the one on your cell phone when you do the long distance. Thanks, grandfather. 55. Fuck. I'm trying to do stuff to look and feel younger. Like I got a Facebook page, and I got a MySpace page, and now I'm on Twitter, and I'm texting. That's right, now I'm officially a 13-year-old girl. I am, really. I just started my period, and out in the parking lot, I just gave a guy a blowjob. So, just to make Daddy angry. Yeah, so, really, I want to do stuff to act younger. I'm trying to fuck Ashley. I know, who isn't? You know, I know. But we had this argument about whether or not she's, you know, who's going to be on top, you know? Is it going to be her? Is it going to be me? Is it going to be your boyfriend, Brent? Get off me, you know? I'm not in the middle, shut up. But I realized at 55, all year I'm going to be driving like Sammy Hagar. Fuck you if you don't get that reference. It was my last good memory. All right, I'm Stu Baker. That's my time. You guys have been great.
Stu Baker, everyone. Let's hear it.